Give you a quick run through today on this MC-35M creasing machine. Very small, compact little creaser, as you can see here, and there's a lot to like about it. We do like this little machine here for creasing. It fits in the range nicely between a manual little creaser, of which there's loads of makes and models around nowadays, where you put one sheet in and you do a manual crease. They do it very well, but there's limitations. If you're doing multiple creases or you're doing longer runs, it can be a bit slow and time consuming. So the next stage up, this fits in nicely. And then to go up to the next one, you may be looking at, if you need to do perforating as well, this is just creasing. So if you want a machine that do creasing and perforating, then you need to be looking higher up the range, or if you want suction feed, etc. This little machine has a little hand feed that I'll show you. Just shingle them out and flick them through. Power button, and if we come here, we can have maximum of 6 creases down the sheet, whatever length of the sheet it is. Sheet size, it will do up to 330mm wide and a massive 900mm long. So we can easily do SRA3 sheets on there, which is the common size that most people want to do. Like I said, 6 creases maximum down the sheet, and you can store 30 programs. So you can have easy generic ones like A4 in half, A4 trifold, A3 in half, etc. Or if you've got some really specific bespoke jobs to do, you can also store them. You've got plenty, say 30 storage, so nice and easy. If I just quickly show you, to start with a simple one, we'll put a crease down the middle, so it's going to be lengthways for like a menu or something. All as you do on the input here, we know that's 210, so we put input 105, enter. It'll go to crease 2. We don't want to put anything into crease 2. We can go ready. On the counter here, you can see we can have counting up, that I'll do to start with, and then I'll show you counting down and batch counting, which is another great little feature. What we can do is one little test sheet, hit the button here. You can use a rubber or a little fimblet just to flick the sheets through. Turn it on, flick the sheet through like so. It'll just produce one test sheet for us. You can say yes, that's good, or no, you want to add some more creases or whatever. Once we've done our test sheet and we're happy with that, we can just shingle a few sheets out here, and with a rubber fimblet or a rubber, whatever, hit the start button, and we can just feed the sheets through like so. Just do a couple there, just catching on that corner there. Stop the machine there. We've got a total count. We can clear the counter like so, and if we just do another little job, then another nice easy one just to show you. This time we'll do a portrait size, so we're going to move the side guide in. It's just a magnetised side guide, and if we clear what we got here, we're going to do the first one, which is 98. So we input 98, goes to the second one, and we'll input 197, and this is where this is very good. We can do 0.5, just to show you in this demonstration. You can go 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, but it's very useful when you're going around a spine, and we'll see that in a moment. If we input that number, it's now going to ask us if we've got a 3rd crease, 4th crease, 5th crease or 6th crease, and we haven't, so we're ready to go. So if we do the same thing again as last time, we'll just switch it on to test setup, push one sheet through. I'll just extend the guides down a bit there, just to get it roughly right. We've got 1 crease, 2 crease for a trifold, and that's where, because you've got the thickness of the spine, or depending on how thick the card is, that 0.5 millimetre or 0.1 millimetre comes in very useful. So once we're ready with that, we're happy. On the test one, it doesn't give you any counting, so you can do as many test sheets as you want. Once you're ready to go, hit the green start button, and we'll just shingle a few out and feed them into the machine. Like so. Those couple just to show you. Hit the stop button when you're ready. What we can do now, we'll clear the counter like so, clear. We're going to keep those settings, but this time I'll just show you the batch counting. I'll just do a low number in this case. We'll just do batches of 5, but you could have 5s, 10s, 50, you know, 50, 100, 500, whatever you want. Hit the start. One last one in there to go to the 5. It will stop at 5. If we wanted to carry on, bundle them up into whatever number we've done, we just hit start again and it'll recycle through 5 or whatever the number does. So it's a really useful little feature, that. When you're not using the machine, you can simply take the delivery tray off. There's 2 little catches. You can take the delivery tray up and we can just leave it on the feed tray. If you're short on space, you can just store there out the way. If you have any questions, please do view the website or ask us here at Chilvers Graphics. And if you need any pricing, please do view the website for the latest discounted pricing on these machines.